Hello students, so today we are going to discuss some important mostly repeated questions or topics from each chapter. So this will definitely help you in the last minute preparation because we have 7 days more. So in the 7 days, if you are just focusing on exam or if you are just dealing NCERT in the exam point of view, definitely you can crack the exam with the maximum mark in the limited time. So here we go, we are going for the first chapter. Before that, make sure you have liked this video, also share with your friends as well as subscribe the channel for more such videos. So for the first chapter, electric charges and fields, of course we should do at least 3-4 questions based on finding the null point, which means electric field is 0 point, and that you can just check in the question paper multiple times it is asked. Okay, and also dipole in a uniform field, that is also an important derivation which you have to study, and Gauss's law and its applications, that is also important, and also you can expect some questions from electric flux. Okay, more than that, you should also work on the charges, the force due to multiple charges as well. Okay, so this topic also important. You can just see different kinds of questions from this topic, and here we will be using the superposition principle. So let's say some question will be like this: if there is a charge and what are the and there are multiple charges also, so what is going to be the net force experienced by that charge? So we will be using superposition principle to solve that. Now coming to the second chapter again, potential energy due to a system of charges is an important topic, and you can expect multiple numericals from it, and equipotential surface based questions also you can expect. And energy stored in a capacitor, you need just the equation, you don't need the derivation at all. So from that you can also expect some concept related as well as numericals. Next one is the current electricity, drift velocity, Kirchhoff laws, and cells in series and parallel. These are very, very, very important. You can see the derivations also. This is one of the most highest weightage. You can expect more weightage for this chapter, current electricity. Next we are going for moving charges, the radius of whenever a charge is introduced, or let's say whenever we are projecting a charge in a external magnetic field, what will happen to the charge? We are studying a lot of things, so that is important. You can expect numericals. Okay, and then galvanometer conversion to ammeter as well as ammeter and voltmeter, that is also important. Multiple times it is asked. Okay, and the magnetic field due to current carrying conductor, that is again very, very important. The derivation is having high weightage, 5-mark question. Make sure you won't be missing a single step with diagram is mandatory. Next, magnetism and matter, diapara. It is going to be a very small chapter and there is no much things to study, so definitely you have to focus on that. In a minimum time we can just get good score from this chapter as well. Next one is electromagnetic induction and AC generator. In this case, self induction, mutual induction is very important, the derivation also important, and then AC generator, the derivation again very, very important. And then coming to the next one, AC and electromagnetic waves. So in alternating current, you can expect question from LCR circuit, impedance based questions, as well as you can go for induced EMF based questions as well from this electromagnetic induction. And from electromagnetic waves, you know that electromagnetic spectrum is very important, also displacement current also very important, so at least you can just go through it, and definitely the applications will come for the exam from this chapter. Next one is ray optics. There are many derivation, high weightage, 12 marks for sure. Okay, minimum 12 marks for sure. So all the derivations are important. You can't skip a single derivation from this chapter. Also, there is a possibility of asking multiple numerical questions also from this chapter. And you should know the ray diagram. Maybe directly they won't ask the ray diagram, but you should know because we are using this ray diagrams in multiple cases as well. So you should know the ray diagram. Optical instrument, you should know the magnification of simple microscope, compound microscope, as well as astronomical telescope, because this is very, 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 very important, because you can see multiple times this question were asked. Next one is wave optics, interference condition and diffraction. You can expect many questions. Dual nature, again, the whole chapter is based on a very simple concept. So just study the chapter, because completely from anywhere we can expect the question from this chapter. And this chapter is not a much difficult chapter. If you have studied the experiment, then the rest of the journey is going to be smooth, and also you can expect numericals from this chapter. Next one is atoms, alpha scattering, Bohr model, closest approach. You can expect questions. Next one is nuclei. In nuclei, definitely mass defect, binding energy, nuclear density will be the high repeatedly asked question. We can just say these are the topics where you need to focus. And coming to the semiconductor, PN junction and rectifier is very important. You should know the diagram for each cases, because those diagrams were important and you cannot miss it. Okay, so these are the important topics that you have to focus in the last few days. So I hope everybody has completed your syllabus. The revision is done. So again, when you are studying again the second time revision, you guys have to work on these topics, because these are all highly repeated questions. Thank you so much.